Greetings, everyone. I am thankful to have this opportunity to be able to actually go over what I am receiving to bring forth health tips for keeping the temple fit and sacred. And I am going to call this a day in the life living in purpose. The most important process of every day that I've come to embrace is meditation. And meditation allows me to have a personal relationship with the sovereign God, Yahweh, whom I serve. And in meditation, I'm able to really receive His insight and His direction. So to start off with the process of meditation, it's important to embrace the breath. And as we all know, that's our origination, is that we are given the breath of life. So in meditation, in activating the process, breathing is most profound. I usually start off with the breath and denoting it as breathing in the light of the sovereign God Yahweh and releasing the light of the sovereign God as He giveth all. We can also refer to this as we spend our personal time with our Maker as the most important part of the day. And as we're breathing and learning to really fully breathe in the air that He's given us, we are inhaling through the nose, filling up the belly as our rib cage is extending and releasing the air through the mouth, thus deflating the belly. I will post and demonstrate the process for you via our how-to tutorials and invite you to share with me and to receive your feedback on how you're incorporating the meditation process and how it has changed your beingness or assisted you in channeling our Maker. And I'll also provide in the tutorials more detail on the posture and positions of the temple, the body. As all things are with a process, and as we know, Father, our sovereign God, is a God of order. And when we come to Him in meditation, we come to Him in the form that enables us to reach the formless, the truth of our beingness. So I will demonstrate that process for you and hope that you can benefit and really receive His goodness for His children as He wills. In addition, once I've completed the morning elixir, is what I call it with Father, best time ever, meditation. And not only in the morning can you meditate, but throughout the day, when you have an opportunity to spend quiet time in a quiet setting. And I must mention that it's important for your surrounds to be quiet and in peace. And this way, in the meditative process, you can really receive and hear and go to that place of the formless where Father resides and hear the messages and the thoughts that He has for you. In addition to once we are complete, or once I've completed the process of meditation, I must make time to go over the Word of God, the Word to nourish the spirit, as I am a spiritual being in the temple, in this body, having a physical experience on this earth. Therefore, it's important that I nourish the spirit, the powerhouse, and therefore solidifying the covenant that is within with our sovereign God, Yahweh. I find that cards, I've made little cards where I have scriptures written on the cards, and specifically from the book of Proverbs. And the children and I actually go over this in the mornings and throughout the day. In addition, I have insights written on cards from Father's revelations that I go over in the morning and throughout the day to nourish and to foster the truth and His wisdom, as He downloads this wisdom to me according to His will, always. And once this is complete, as the day unfolds, this is followed, by Powerhouse Greens. Yes, a creative raw medley with fruits or nuts, and most essentially water, fueling this body or temple, with green fuel. I find that the closer I am to Father and embracing the spiritual nature of who I am in Him and His identity, as I am created in His image and likeness, I gravitate to raw foods, live foods, foods filled with life in their pure state, as the Spirit residing within is pure. And this temple must be fed pure foods to nourish and to receive optimal health. And this is what I receive from the insights and the revelations. But most importantly, I also receive that the less we eat, For as we identify or embrace the Spirit, there's actually less food being consumed and more water, and therefore being in balance with all that Father has created. As a spiritual being, realizing that we've never needed this excess of things, and in living in balance and simplicity as we are one with everything, we negate from certain imbalances that occur from gluttony, as Father has given this also to us as His rules and laws to abstain from. And so as we discipline ourselves, or as I discipline myself in doing these activities, in embracing the spiritual nature, there is, I receive the health from this and the wellness of this in its totality, if I may say. So, as I share this with you, I welcome your feedback. And as I stated earlier, I am posting the how-to tutorials to demonstrate these processes to you. And I am hopeful, but also very, I'm sure that this can definitely lift you to heights that will optimize your time here on this earth. And there's no better place to be than in our sovereign God's embrace. That is in all that we do, because He is everything. So to acknowledge Him as the beginning of our day in meditation, to acknowledge Him in our consumption of what we take into the temple where He resides, is very, very important and essential for wellness in its totality. But most importantly, nourishing the Spirit. The Spirit is the powerhouse of it all. So I give thanks to be able to share and connect His wisdom, for nothing comes from me. It is all from Him. And I thank Him for His patience and for His love that is everlasting. And I look forward to keeping in touch with thy brothers and sisters and connecting. So, thank you.